We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Hit to third, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harold Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's out.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Throw over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
One out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. Runners off for second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Castro stands at first with 1 out. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-2.
And that's out 2-2.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ty Cobb. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Batting second, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Lou Gehrig. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Mickey Mantle, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Mantle, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Maybin now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. The average coming in 257, 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And this misses the outside. Knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Romine. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Alan Trammell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Trammell stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades, just incredible feat.
Now the 2-1. Popped up. Torres is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
So striding forward now, Don Mattingly looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air out to center field. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gehrig is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
The 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. At the plate, Harold Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. Into the box now. Al Kaline comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Change up too low. He walked him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty.
Now at the plate, Ty Cobb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Cobb, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Jonathan Schoop is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
The
first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Cameron Maybin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone. And
we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Ball even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hard hit ball to second. Scope dives. What a stop. What a way to get an out. Two gone now. That was exceptional.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Romine.
Austin Romine.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's down.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Alan Trammell. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Full count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Torres, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed a second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
Don Mattingly will bat next.
23.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Fouled off. Four runs here in this half inning. Count still at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Goodrum is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Kyle Funkhauser will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Kyle Funkhauser.
In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fouled away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mickey Mantle is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-2 New York. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Al Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Miguel Cabrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three-two pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mantle is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 4-2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Funkhauser, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. from the stretch. Chopped right back to the mound. There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Chad Green is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And it's fouled away. One and two, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Cameron Maben started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Outside, 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
2-2. Here it is. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Austin Romine. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Goose Gossage takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
From the belt, the pitch struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1 left for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Cobb is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Number 29.
Stepping in, Gio Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping up now, Alan Trammell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
The 3-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres picks it up. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Ready now, Harold Castro. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Standing in, Al Kaline. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Kaline is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
New York Yankees, number 55. Hello there.
Cobb will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Now the 1-0. Gets a swing and a miss despite being a hanging slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Still 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in to try it again, Don Mattingly. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Mattingly.
First pitch on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hey. 2-2 now. fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Line drive to center field. Cobb is right there, one down.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lou Gehrig. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Number 7, Mickey Mantle.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they still lead this one 4-2. Mariano Rivera comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
New York Yankees, number 42. Mariano.
All set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Rivera is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Cameron Maybin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Romine.
To the plate now, Austin Romine. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Ready with the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Victor Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Victor Reyes.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Orlando Hernandez earns his 5th winner of the year. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.